Chantal here from Two Hearts One Roof, and welcome back to our channel. This is another Weight Loss Wednesday post. I think we're on week 11 now and I'm feeling a bit deflated. So I've already been to group. It was last night. I just didn't take the camera with me because I was in and out. I didn't stay for actual group last night. Last week was really bad and I feel like a total hypocrite because last week's video I did the my 5 top tips for staying on plan. I'll put a link up here and in the box below, and clearly I didn't follow my own tips. So last week was all over the place food wise. It was my little boy's birthday, my father-in-law's birthday, Father's Day, we had a family barbecue and we were shooting a wedding. So literally half the week was spent eating food either out or stuff that clearly was not on plan. So I did have a gain this week. I gained 1.5 pounds, which sucks, but put it behind us, forget about it, move on, do better this week. And this week looks as if it should be okay. We haven't got anything major. My little boy's birthday party is on Sunday, but I just have to not eat all the rubbish, which should be a little bit easier. There will be a bit of cake, but hopefully if I really cut the syns the rest of the week I should be okay. Luckily the weather is boiling. I was going to film outside today purely because it's so hot, but our garden is really shaded. There's lots of trees, lots of dappled light, so it was just wreaking havoc with my lighting. So I thought, no, sorry, I'll just get in the studio and film it in there. So yeah, apart from the birthday party, I'm hoping the rest of it will be okay because it is so hot. That's my phone. It actually suppresses my appetite. I don't know if other people are the same, but I tend to not want to eat meals when I'm hot. So the last 2 days I've eaten very little food actually because I'm just too warm. I can't stick it. But because it is so warm, that led me on to what today's video is about. So today's video is my 5 low-syn ice lolly treats to keep you cool in this weather. 4 of them are very low syn. They're still all under 5 syn treats. The last one isn't quite as low syn, but you know. As always, I should say I'm not a Slimming World consultant. I don't plan to ever become a Slimming World consultant, so please check your syns online or speak to your consultant if you are unsure of stuff. These syns are correct as of, what are we in? June 2017. So there is every chance they will change. If you watch this video at a different point in time, please still do check. But as of now, these are the correct syns for these ice lollies, all right? Okay, so do you want to start with the lowest? Let's start with the lowest. Mr. Freeze Ice Pops is what I think they're officially called. These, or Tip Tops. They've always been Tip Tops for us. The Mr. Freeze ones, again, I'm not sure if other brands are exactly the same, but all Mr. Freeze Tip Tops are half a syn each. So I think that's really good. So you could have more than one if you were really wanting to. So these are just half a syn, which is awesome. And of course they come in like a million different flavours now. Next, Jubblies. Yes, I love these things, and I hadn't had them for ages, and then when I was pregnant in the summer, I was so hot last year that I went and bought a load of boxes of these, and I still have some left. So I dug them out of the freezer and I shall be eating them this week. So Jubblies, 1 syn, which is really pretty good. That's for the strawberry and the orange are definitely 1 syn. I haven't checked there's a cola flavour I know. I haven't checked that one yet, so please do check if you decide to, but 1 syn. These Walls Mini Milks. I love a mini milk. I was hoping Alan would like them, but I actually tried giving him one yesterday because he was so warm. Not interested in the slightest. But official Walls Mini Milks. For the regular sized ones, I can't think how much they are. It's the normal size, not the mini milks. They're 1.5 syns. So 1.5 syns for one of these, which is pretty darn good, I think. pretty darn good. Next up, ta-da! Now this is the Tesco's fruit ice lolly range. They come in a mixed box of blackcurrant, orange and pineapple. That's what this one is. They are also 1.5 syns. I think most supermarkets do some sort of generic fruit ice lolly, and most of them, the ones I've looked up, seem to be 1.5 syns, or sometimes even lower if you get lucky. So do check, but these are the Tesco's fruit ice lollies, and blackcurrant, orange and pineapple. Okay. And then lastly is probably one of my faves, Fabs. Okay, technically this is a Tesco's version, which as far as I can tell is the same amount of syns, but I couldn't find any Fabs yesterday. So the actual Fabs are 4 syns, which is alright. I know it's 4, which is a lot more than all the others, but if you really like Fab ice lollies, they are 4 syns. I'm going to have to try and see if I can find this Tesco's one, but it came in a multi-pack, so I'm not entirely sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the syns on it, pull up the calories on it and see if it works out as around the 4 syn mark. But Fab ice lollies are 4 syns, so that's pretty good. There are lots of others. I know, like Calypso's are pretty low, and the Calypso shots, you know, the little balls in the tub, they're really low. They're like 1.5 syns for the entire pot of them. And obviously there are other ones, so have a look, keep yourself cool. I think in this weather we really need it. We need something to keep us cool us down a bit, and these are great. So as always, nice big thumbs up, hit subscribe if you haven't, leave me a comment. I'd love to speak to other people. What is your favourite thing to eat to keep you cool this summer? Have you got is there a specific ice lolly or an ice cream? Have you got a specific ice cream that helps keep you cool? That's also low syn. Leave it in the box below. I'd love for people to get talking, sharing tips and things. I'll link up last week's video up here and down in the box below, and go check out my other Weight Loss Wednesday videos, because I've been running them now for, although 11 weeks, there is 2 missing because I didn't go to group. Bad me. I love you all, so I'll see you again tomorrow or in a few days. Who knows? Whenever I feel like making another video. Bye guys!